Aryna Sabalenka becomes the 5th woman in history to pull off the Sunshine Double. She defends her Miami title and provides more evidence that she is the undisputed best player in the world. Sabalenka all smiles here at Hard Rock on this early Saturday evening. She joins this club. Steffi Graf did it twice in the 90s. Kim Clijsters, Victoria Azarenka, and Iga Swiatek 4 years ago. Move over. There is another member. They'll have to make up another jacket for Aryna. We're glad that you're with us, and we welcome you inside Hard Rock Stadium to our post-game edition of TC Live on this championship Saturday with Andrea Petkovic and Prakash Amritraj. I'm Brett Haber. It went 3 sets. They have a lot of history against one another, 12 meetings. They'd split 6 up to this point. You were down courtside for the match. Andrea, what do you think of that performance?
It was so impressive. It was so impressive, especially because Aryna Sabalenka once more added a new element to her game. In that first set particularly, we saw her use the angle and try to get Coco off that one line that Coco loves to move on. And then Coco does what she does best. She just competes. No matter how well the opponent is playing, no matter how much they are zoning, Coco competes, waits for a chance, and she got a chance.
I thought it was so brilliant the way she balanced her offense and her patience out there. Coco, she'll make you go crazy with how many balls she gets back into play, so it's impossible to play just ultra offensive tennis. You're going to start making errors. Coco started clawing her way back, but the way Sabalenka picked and chose her moments, especially in that third set, absolute masterpiece.
So, Sabalenka gets broken at the end of the second set as Coco evens the match. The crowd starts to go crazy. The momentum is shifting. And what does Sabalenka do? She breaks right out of the gate to start the third set to make sure that momentum doesn't slip away. That seemed like a mental toughness turning point moment for her.
I agree. I was down there. I was about 10 feet away from both players, and it did feel like there was a little bit more tension in Aryna Sabalenka. She respects Coco Gauff as not only an athlete, but also as a competitor. She knew this could get very, very dicey if she's not very sharp from the get-go, and you could feel that tension down there, and she did incredibly well to sort of, I don't want to say PTSD is a strong word, but there were memories. There were memories in major finals for Aryna Sabalenka when it goes to a third set with Coco Gauff.
This is one of those things that's going to stay with her for quite some time, because as you said, when you exercise those demons of being up a set and sort of losing it a little bit mentally, to be in the exact same situation with crazy high stakes, but this time respond, as you said, Brett, break immediately in that third set, that's something that confidence is going to last for a while.
Obviously, the demons we're referring to are the 2 Grand Slam finals that they played against one another, both times Coco winning, both times Aryna Sabalenka had a lead, a set up, and let it slip. A reminder that as they set up for the trophy ceremony on center court, we will get there for every second of it as we watch Aryna Sabalenka be crowned the champion in Miami for the 2nd year in a row. I mean, there's a reason the Sunshine Double is thought to be one of the most grueling, difficult, taxing tasks in pro tennis. It's a month in hot conditions. It's 12 matches if you have a bye in both tournaments. She only lost 2 sets along the way. It's a hard thing that she made look, Petko, relatively easy.
She made it look, and that's my only quibble I have with Aryna Sabalenka, that now next time we come around this year, we will think this is easy. And we will expect these players to just complete the Sunshine Double. There are the conditions to be taken account for that are so different in Indian Wells and Miami, but Prakash, to be able to stay emotionally stable throughout 4 weeks of highly competitive tennis, that's something that's mesmerizing.
Yeah, it certainly is, and not to mention that pesky 3-hour time change as well, which gets to a lot of players. It's I think it's also something where she's learning herself a bit more, what works for her, how she recovers from losses, how she is able to move forward after wins, when to take time off, when to not. She's gotten to #1 in the world, and she's still maturing.
Let's look at it from Coco's side of the ledger. As she always does, she competed until the bitter end, but also some of the same issues that we've seen with her sort of on the regular. 7 double faults. The serve was middling up and down. The pace was up and down. The forehand did break down at times, in particular when she had the break chance early in the second set. There was a forehand halfway up the net that she didn't get back in play. Prakash, are these repeat issues, or are we seeing progress in those areas?
I feel like we're seeing progress, especially on the serve. There were a few points out there where she busted out some pretty big serves. Yes, she did have some doubles at inopportune moments, but I think she's working at it. When you try to retool something as important as the serve, you're going to have ups and downs before you really start to see progress. Daniil Medvedev, the big changes he's made, it is shocking that it's all been able to come together so quickly. It generally takes a little bit of time, but I think the big takeaway for Coco, very low expectations this week.
Yeah.
She didn't imagine even playing the tournament or getting a few rounds in. She made the final here, a ton of momentum as she goes into a huge season for her defending Roland Garros.
Yeah, she had to retire, remember, at Indian Wells with the nerve problem in her arm. Wasn't even sure she would play here, had zero expectations when she posted up at her de facto home tournament, ends up making the final. Let's